RAHUL's list, Jawani Janavan from Namakhalal.
and you did a great job.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about one of your darkest times in a moment where you felt, even as an actor or a young modelist coming up, and you said to yourself, well, this is a jugal, we can't go no further, it's not going to happen for me. But somehow you snap out of it and you got out of it. Tell us just a little bit of it, that experience in your life.
Yeah, first of all, I think this is a very important topic you're talking about. At least now, last few years, people are more open about mental health issues. I think as you were talking about dark times or times when you feel hopelessness, everyone goes through that. We all have been through that, and we will go through that in the future as well. Especially in the business I am in, there are lots of ups and downs.
Yes.
There are times where the audience sometimes accepts you, sometimes the audience rejects you. You get bad reviews sometimes, and it does play on your mind. So we have all been through that, and it's not something alien just because you're on the screen or you're doing something that looks outwardly glamorous. It doesn't mean you don't go through those times of hopelessness. The important thing is to find someone you can talk to.
Very good.
Either a friend, a family member, or even a medical professional which can help to get you out. Find some kind of philosophy in life which helps you get out of it. For me, personally, Nichiren Buddhism is what I follow, and that's that's kind of kept me, going through the times of ups and downs, kept me steady. So something like that, whatever works for the person, I think is very important. And as you said, bringing it out in the open is the most important thing, because then when you talk to other people, you come to know you're not alone.
Exactly.
Other people are facing their own problems. They may not be similar to yours, but everyone has a set of problems, and you can overcome them. There's nothing. If there is a problem, there's also a solution.
Always.
So we have to find the right solution, either through talking to family or friends or medical professionals, and get out of it. We have to find the strength from within, and there's always, to use the old analogy, there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Of course.
There is light at the end of the tunnel. So one must. It's a phase. You plow on, move on, and get out of it, and emerge victorious. I think.
I love it. I have this thing I say, you're climbing a ladder. No matter what you do, no matter what happens, if you're stuck on one step in that ladder, it's okay. Just stay there until you can make that other step. Don't just fall down, or don't think of give up. But one thing before we go, one more question is, I have a segment on my show called Anonymous Monday.
Okay.
People will send in their stories because they don't want to come live on the camera because they are shy of whatever happened. Actually, it's most of the stories are about abuse. Recently, you did Kahani too.
Yes.
And you played a very strong role. And hats off to you.
Thank you.
Because let me tell you something, you did a great job. And I can imagine taking that role when you read it, and you read the script, you probably went off.
Yeah.
And you did a great job. And a lot of people are being abused.
Yes.
Or from the past, they have been abused.
Yes.
Either physically or sexually or whatever it may be.
Right.
And since you did that movie, what is your advice to people who have been abused? Shall they come out and speak about it? Or what do you think to help them come out of depression? What would you say?
Firstly, I think thanks for mentioning that film. That was, I think, a very important film being made in India.
Is.
That Sujoy Ghosh, the director, in fact, he himself is the son of a medical professional for mental health. His mother is a doctor, so she had a lot of patients who had gone through this problem, and that's how he got aware about it. And the fact that he made an important film with an important actress like Vidya Balan, which brought it out into the mainstream. And firstly, I was shocked when he offered me the part, but when I saw that this is an important film and this is a topic that must be spoken about. So even though I played the bad, terrible guy, but it was a way to bring this issue out in the open and let it be there for people to, because this is something that's brushed under the carpet many a time, because people don't want to talk about it. And I think the way to overcome it is again coming out in the open, saying I have a problem, I have faced a problem,
Beautiful.
And I need help, and whoever's done it in the past or whatever needs first of all to be brought to justice.
Very good.
And if that's not possible, at least help take help and get out of it, because it wasn't your fault.
It was definitely.
You know,
it's not your fault.
It's a victim.
Yes.
It's not the person who has done something wrong. You know, so why should they suffer?
Exactly.
So
That's beautiful.
whatever help can be given and can be taken should be done at that time, and the person should be encouraged to lead a normal life ahead. It's difficult, but it can be done. People have come out of it and are leading happy lives now. So
I know I personally love you from ever since. So I was with a group of people who were sitting there, didn't even know who you were at that time. We were watching Kahani too, and they were like, "Oh, that's a bad guy." But the bad guy is not the person in the movie. It happens in each